Hey everyone, Taludis here. Welcome back to another Anno modding tutorial. Today I want to show you how to install my new mod, New Frontiers for Anno 2205. So first step is to visit my website. You see the URL over here. It's taludas.github.io. I will also put the link in the video description down below. Once the page is loaded, you will be greeted by this very nice cover page, and now we can start to download the mod already. Just head over here to this little download now button, and if you press it, it will download the latest version of the mod automatically from my GitHub profile. So we'll just want to save it, and the download is starting. So now, while the download is running, you can press this button down here, Learn More, and you can have a look at the documentation of the mod. This is very extensive, so be prepared to spend some time in there. We have the trailer over here, and down here we have the table of content with, for example, the installation instructions that I'm giving you right now. You can also read it up. They also have like a quick nav bar on the side, where you can, for example, also read the FAQ. Very important. Please read all of it. There are important information inside. Also, very important, the known issues. Unfortunately, this list is quite long. So please be sure to read through it thoroughly, because otherwise you might lock your game or run into issues while playing the game, and yeah, most of the stuff is already documented over here, so hopefully no need to contact me over any new bugs. Just read in this known issues list and maybe the solution is already inside. And coming down to the features list, we have little sections over here. For example, we start with the additions to the game, and over here we have all the valuable information that is important to play the mod. Of course, the mod also does give you a hand with some quests, but if you want to read up on the changes in more detail, feel free to head over to these pages. I have written down nearly every change I made to the mod, so yeah, feel free to read through them. There's a lot to discover with the mod. Okay, after the download has finished, we head over to our Anno 22 installation directory. How to do that? Well, the most easy way is to use your game launcher of choice. For me, this is Ubisoft Connect. I think you can also own the game on Steam and Epic. The process will be similar there, but I will showcase the installation for Ubi Connect only. Okay, so head over to the Anno 2205 page. This is located in Library, and then Anno 2205. And now we want to open the installation directory. To do so, we head over here to the top right, click on Manage, click on Properties, click on Installation, and there we have the path to the installation directory. Now we just click Open Folder, and the launcher will open your installation directory for you. The next step is to open the downloaded zip file in a program of your choice. I'm using 7-zip, for example, over here, but you can also use WinRAR or the built-in Windows zip program as well. Everything works. So when you open the zip file, Anno 2205 New Frontiers, you will find inside a single data folder. And all you have to do now to install the mod is copy this folder over into the Anno 2205 directory. It will unpack a lot of data. Just wait a second until it's finished. And then it copies over the files. And there we go. We now have a data folder next to, for example, the main data folder. Do not extract the data folder inside this main data folder where all the RDR files are sitting. The mod will not work if you do that. The data folder has to be separate. Okay, after we have installed the modded game files, we now need to tell the game to actually load those files. So how do we do that? Again, I'm showing this process for Ubisoft Connect only. For Steam or Epic, this might vary. So what we need to do is head over to the Documents folder of your PC. So this PC user documents, and there we will find an Anno 2205 folder. Open it, and inside we will find the config folder. Open that, and inside that we will find a file called engine.ini. We want to open this file with an editor of your choice. For example, I'm going to use the Windows editor, very standard and basic, will do the job quite fine. You can also use Notepad++ or VS Code, everything works. Okay. I have just opened the engine.ini file in the Windows editor, and now we want to search for this parameter. Prefer local files. And what we need to do now is change this value behind it from false to true if it is not on true already, like I have it. So you will start out with something like this. So prefer local files false, and we will type true instead, and then just save the file and you're good to go. We have now told the game to prefer those locally installed files inside the data folder instead of the files, the RDR files in the main data folder. Okay, you can now close all the windows. And now it is time to start Anno 2205. And now you will be greeted by this replaced epilepsy warning. Anno 2205 No Frontiers version 1.0.4. If you see this, that means that the mod is installed correctly. Another good indicator whether the mod has loaded correctly is if you visit the world map after creating a new company. You will see in this top right corner we now have a very nice red planet model, and if you see that additionally to your regular moon, the mod is good to go and you can start your save. Okay, let's quickly talk about starting a new game with this mod. It is mandatory that you create a new corporation to play with this mod, because otherwise some features might just not work correctly. So we will just give ourselves a name over here, and we will choose a logo, and we will choose a starting sector. And now you have to pay a little attention. Please visit this advanced settings down here to make some changes. If you want to experience the mod with all features, that includes the Mars season quests, you have to adjust two values. And that is the calamities setting. You have to select one of the three options down here: seldom, regular, or frequent. Which one is quite irrelevant, but they do not have to be turned off. Yeah, you need to turn them on to get the sector effects on Mars. So I will choose seldom. This is fine. And the other setting we have to change is the assignment time. Yeah, the seasons on Mars change in regular intervals, which are guided by quests. But if we have this setting on no limit, the quests will not end. So you will have one season only. So with these three settings, long, medium, and short, you can adjust the length of the Mars seasons. If you choose long time limit on quests, the seasons summer and winter will be 1 hour long. And the seasons autumn and spring will be half an hour long. On settings medium, the seasons summer and winter will be half an hour long, and spring and autumn will be 15 minutes long. And on settings short, the seasons winter and summer will be 15 minutes long, and the other seasons, autumn and spring, will be 7.5 minutes long. So choose wisely which duration of the seasons you want. Just experiment, maybe you do one save with short seasons and one save with long seasons. In my opinion, choosing long seasons can be a little bit more challenging because some of the sector effects are quite heavy. For example, the spring sector effect shuts down all your trade routes to Mars, so your supply relies on the locally stored goods, and if your storage is not big enough, you might run out of goods before the season is over. So keep that in mind and choose your setting accordingly. All other settings can be left unchanged, or you can change them to your own liking. They do not affect the mod. However, be warned, if you play on veteran, this mod is quite daunting and you will have to produce a lot of goods, manage a lot of workforce and energy consumption. So generally speaking, if you just want to enjoy the story, play on low consumption, sparse goods consumption over here, and with plenty of workforce provided. That's the recommended settings for first time playing with the mod. A quick hint, if you don't want to experience any seasonal effects on Mars, you can also turn off the calamities and put the assignment time to no limit. This will cause an endless summer season on Mars once you enter it. But the triggered effect won't have any consequences for you. So you will have the quests on the side, but as you see, there is no time limit. This quest will not run out, and you also get these nice looking visuals with it, but again, the sector effect is not in place and will not affect your colony whatsoever. Okay, and that's it for installing Anno 2205 New Frontiers mod. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please consider giving the video a like, and remember to check out the video description to download the mod. Alright, see you in the next one. Bye bye.